here we all are. Shall we step inside? Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find. And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence. We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious. As some of you may know, Zombo was one of the earliest known settlements of Skyrim, also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Zombo. This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civilization. Well, are there any questions before we begin? Well, are there any questions before we begin? Ah, yes. Well, now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Please search that area over there.
Yeah, we're just gonna go on our own way and just ignore everybody.
Don't touch anything! He asked far too many questions about my research. I think the Thalmor are trying to steal my work.
And why would you think that?
I haven't told him anything, of course. What I'm doing is far too important. Can't breathe a word of it. What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers, just know. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. All right, then.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
No, it's not.
How in the world did that happen?
I took a magic necklace.
Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it? See that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder what effect might you smell to?
Can't really follow someone that's trapped, so I guess I'm just gonna go about it on my own direction for now.
Well, this might be unusual and very interesting. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
Your death.
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster.
Well, of course I'm the
Take great
Dragonborn.
care, and know that the Order is watching.
Creepy.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened? I'm afraid. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of them. Perhaps we should take a look in... Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? I have no idea, but it's the Isle of Artaeum, and yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to... If nothing else, I take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place. I can certainly share a bit of what I know. This is simply fascinating. This is simply fascinating.
You said that. Now let's get moving. We have things to do.
This is simply fascinating.
I almost want to set you on fire. That's the third time you've said that. Within a minute. Like...
Glad to defend yourself. this in Nordic ruins before. Look at all these. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. Be prepared to defend yourself. Until next time.
Alrighty. Back to the task at hand. A mage has been born.
What did you do it?
Oh, I started to continue it. But like if the old man that was following me like that old man that just keeps talking, if I kill him I can't have him train me. He's a master level for like alteration, I believe. So if I were to fight dragons now, he would So let's see. Okay, nothing there. You saw that too, right?
Yeah. Is it the hanging moss?
Oh, yep, probably. Good eye.
I just happened to see something hanging down when you were doing your spinning thing.
Ooh, this could take a minute. Good thing I got 35 more left.
I use a little marks on the left side as a guiding points.
So, out of all of the Marvel heroes, which one is your personal favorite?
Marvel?
Mm-hmm. I mean, like movies aside, like what would you say is your favorite? Like for me, I was always obsessed with Captain America and Spider-Man growing up. Same with Batman. I'll take a free steel arrow. But no, I almost said the...
Hero-wise, I would have to say the Punisher.
I can see that. I can see why
I don't consider Deadpool...
He's an anti-hero.
Yeah, but he is my favorite.
Just think, he's the only person that's aware that he's in a comic.
I know. That's why I like him. And
But-
his sense of humor.
But at the same time, he's also the only person in that universe that knows Stan Lee died.
But favorite villain, I think Deathstroke.
Deathstroke's DC.
Is it DC?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Deathstroke is who Slade is in Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Did you know there's actually someone better than Deadpool though? Yeah, it's a female version, I believe. Well, I fell for that now, didn't I? Come on, I was able to take fire from a dragon at point blank range. You think I fear you? I know, I'm such a great role model in this game. He's just standing there. Like this is almost as bad as Happy Gilmore. Like, he just shouldn't have been standing there.
One shot, he's dead.
In the head.
Wolverine is probably my second favorite hero.
I like what they did in the movies for him.
That's why, because of what they did with him in the movies. Especially Logan.
Oh
That
yeah.
was like the winning point for me. It was like, okay, yeah, it's different now.
No, wasn't Logan the last one of his movies?
Yes.
Okay, I did not get to see that. However,
Oh, I'm not gonna say anything about it then.
However, I am curious because I can't remember if it was Logan, but there was a. They talked about a special scene at the end of one of the movies. I think it might have been the one before that, like where he goes to Japan and whatnot. And in a suitcase, he actually gets the Wolverine suit from the comics. Like it's the brown and the brownish red and the black. I still want to see him don that suit. Like, I want to see Wolverine as our Wolverine on.
Oh, you mean like the black and yellow suit?
Well, it
Where
wasn't.
he's normally in, where he's got the hat and the...
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's yellow and black usually.
Well, usually, but there's different variations of every suit.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
He was supposed to look at something.
Right. You match. You match, right? Yeah, you match. And you don't match. It really helps when you've already helped someone play this game.
Yeah, I watched Josh play a little bit.
I helped Josh beat the legendary dragon. I was his guide on getting that achievement. I was there when he got his final achievement for this game, which was the 50 spell books, or whatever, the 50 skill books. I think the last one was like in a sunken ship or something.
Ooh, I remember that one. That was like, last time I played, that was one of the first ones I got.
Jogger scores, not death forward. Yes, hit me more. Do it. Yeah, I can do it too. You're nothing too special, baby. Okay, now you're special. And we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Food! And... now what I need. This. Yes. Man, this guy is tougher than I remember. Good thing I got all these potions, too. Then again, I'm not using a shield either. And I think that's the first time I've seen my thing level up, or any of my weapons other than archery. Huh. Who wants some? You may have taken a bit, but who wants some? Hey, I'm not afraid to admit when something gets difficult. I'm more afraid of my game crashing than that happening. Oh look, another potion. Just what we needed, right? Let's see. Ah, a little farther. Maybe get those out of my face. I think it has an issue with jumping.
You got heavy armor on?
Nothing. Man, that was so easy just to get back on. Well, we know which way we're gonna go next, don't we? I have no idea what else I just took. Let's see, don't need. Let's see where we're at actually on, yeah, so far the weapons I have are better. My god, look at that thing though. Isn't it pretty?
Oh, use it.
Oh, I don't intend to yet. But I almost fell for that. It's a zappy one. Yeah, now what? Search all your bodies. Free gold. Free the gold.
When I found out I could do that, I was like, yes, I'm a brave brother.
Snake and fish.
Fish bird.
Let's see.
Fish bird. Fish on the left, bird on the right.
Ah, it's one of those. Okay. So now it's just...
It's like vice versa.
Because that one stands by itself. If I'm not mistaken. Nope.
Why do we need to do that? Yeah, right
Let's see. Come on, I can solve a Rubik's sphere, but not this.
You think it decided if you try the level?
Nope. I was right, this one stands alone. It doesn't interact with these ones. These ones interact with that. If that makes sense.
So what you gotta do is get the other three to be right, and then that one you can do by itself.
Yes. For once I actually made sense.
I thought it high time I caught up with you.
The Lookia Lab. The lusty Aragonian maid. I don't know how I feel about reading about
A lusty maid.
a lusty reptilian maid. Argonians are reptilian. It's a volume. Okay, this is a volume 1, which means it's the first of its series, right? Act 4, Scene 3 continued. So, what about the other acts? Like,
Maybe it's like a spin-off of a different series.
what about the other pages? Like, come on, like, we only get to,
It goes in reverse.
but we see more. We see more pages there. Why can't we just read them too? Potion stamina. Alright, let's use an alchemy lab just to see what we got. Nothing worth doing. Yet. Hey, old man, step on that. Step on it so I don't have to set you on fire. For saying, oh look, this is interesting. Wonder what the connection could be. I don't care. Yes! Yes, he did it! He fell for the trap. While I did not. Shows how smart he is. What about the dangers of magic, huh? You're talking about how you hope it would be better for us to ask about it. I'm fine. I got spells, I had food, I had potions. You were no help to me whatsoever.
Fortunately, that is not magic that did that.
Well, I don't know. I mean, what?
It's a booby trap.
No, but just still the sake of...
You're pointing at leave me alone.
Right. Like,
Would
don't do
you look at
anything.
that?
yes, we are looking
I
at
never
that.
imagined we'd find something like this. Huh? Thought I heard something.
Let's see what we can do. Let's see, we got... Let's just go under all here. Got sparks. Mud crab won't help us here. I forgot I had fast healing.
Keep us busy. I'll try to...
No.
Now attack it.
This guy is weaker than the other guys. Like, what the heck?
Well, once you freeze them,
I didn't freeze him. I shouted. Yeah.
it seemed like you had an effect on them.
You know, even with this nice TV, it's still hard to read some of this.
That's because they have it all so small.
Well, at the same time, I'm broadcasting, so it's going to be a bit smaller, but still. But no, I try and save my time on the weapons with the bound spells, because like I can get a bound battle axe, I can get a bound two-handed weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, that's worth taking. For 200, granted I know I'm not going to get that much, but compared to, oh well, this is worth 45 with a weight of like 20. No, 200 with a weight of 6. Heck yeah. Don't mind me, I'm inspecting everything. Do. Let's play soccer. Shut up, old man.
You're taking your leg in.
That's right. I mean, whatever happened to the song? Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. Now shut up.
I'm talking to you.
Now shut up. You see what I'm saying? Like, this dwarven stuff is good. I think it means either that or you can... Cool. I think what it is more so of, like, if there's an animal nearby, it will make it fight by my side.
Okay.
Because I saw that, depending on which race you pick, like one of the elves or whatever, I think it was, allows you to, actually befriend an animal to help you fight in combat. Yeah, you can look at me all screwed up as much as you like. I'm gonna try and knock you off with my shout. Like, you won't die. Oh.
Maybe he will.
Yeah, let's...
Not.
Okay, well, how do you get down? How does he get down? Like,
He doesn't. What the fuck?
so that wasn't just me.
No, it wasn't just you.
Is he a weeping angel? I'm kind of surprised you got that one. I didn't know you liked Doctor Who. God, I haven't watched Doctor Who in forever.
My Amazon Prime, I was watching
Who's your favorite Doctor?
it. Who?
Out of at least the ones that are readily available, because I know BBC had their big fire a long time ago and burnt.
What was the one with Rose?
Well, Rose spanned like 2 different Doctors.
The second one, not the first one.
Oh, you're thinking of David Tennant. You're thinking of Doctor Number 10.
There was.
Because there was Christopher Eccleston, who was the first Doctor to be of our generation, really, after the 80s or whatever. After like the really goofy ones.
Yeah, he was friends with the redhead, and the Roman soldier. He was the first one to meet his future wife.
Yeah, that was David Tennant.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
The one with the 3D glasses.
Yeah.
Yep, David Tennant. Because Christopher Eccleston was more so of he was a hardened Doctor, in my opinion. Like he was.
Yeah, he was the first one with Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked him.
Personally, I prefer.
Well, I prefer the other one.
I like David Tennant. Don't get me wrong. I just wish we had more time with Christopher Eccleston.
I had just started one with.
Matt Smith.
That's the Scottish guy. Right? The Scottish one.
He's the one that followed after Tennant. And then there was.
Yeah.
Then there's. I think his name's Peter Capaldi, who's the
The
old.
one who went back in time to like old England, but then there was like a dinosaur there.
Something like that. Peter Capaldi is like the old Doctor that took place, and then there was a female Doctor. Because it goes Eccleston, Tennant.
I didn't make it to the female one.
Neither have I. I've heard of it. A lot of people did not care for a female Doctor, apparently. But the only thing I'm still surprised about is that, yeah, like...
Just because all those other personas have been male.
The only thing I'm upset about, and it's the same thing that I wish that they would...
They never mentioned that they could change genders like that.
No. But what... The only...
I always think, okay, you got Time Lords, okay, you got male Time Lords and female Time Lords. And males, whatever they're reborn,
Could be...
no matter who they look like, it's always a male.
Right. My big thing is...
Because otherwise, then what's the point?
What is this guy
There's no
doing?
point in being in a relationship or anything like that.
Be
Because you
prepared.
never know what your next form's going to be.
I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savo Saran
Sure.
of this discovery?
Sure.
Please, hurry.
Just shut up already. Like, our biggest concern right now is your loud mouth and not letting us leave. In my opinion. I just went in a circle.
Please, be careful.
Shut up. There we go. It's like there had to be the door that I came from. You know, we never did open this door. I don't think it can be opened. Ooh, I missed some stuff. See what we can put in there. See. We keep the keys. We're holder of keys.
I am the key master.
clairvoyance. Gonna sell a lot of this stuff anyways. Like, to be honest, even in my regular profile, I never used the fire, ice, or lightning arrows. They're special with the Creation Club, but never used them yet. Same with the bone arrow.
See, now that's a cool difference that I noticed with the bone arrow. Because I know you could always do the armor, but I never really seen weapons.
They made a whole set of weapons for that.
See, I never found it or heard anything about it.
Dragon smithing.
Yeah, but I figured that was for armor. You know what I'm saying? I knew about the armor.
But it's...
But you also gotta remember I'm used to the original PS3.
This is part of that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I always just assumed it was armor. I never really read it that far. Like, I would advance it, but I wouldn't read it. I would just go in order and be like, okay, this one is next one is next one. I wouldn't really bother reading it because I was like, okay, it's smithing. It allows me to work with those materials.
That's what we were missing, clairvoyance. Okay, we're going up. Time saver, life saver. At least, for the most part. Sometimes it leads me to a dead end. But the only thing I wish that they would have mentioned on Doctor Who, or at least brought back to Doctor Who, was the fact that when David Tennant changes to Matt Smith, and that whole ordeal, he makes the whole fuss that he has yet to be a ginger. Like, he's never been a redhead. Like, so keep that in mind. He's never been a redhead, but he never mentions the fact that he was never a woman. So, he could have been a woman in one of his previous incarnations for all we would know. Assuming no one watched previous Doctor Who. But, at the same time, they at least make it a well-known fact that he has not been a redhead. I think that's where the show would end, is if he was a redhead. Being like, he finally got the one thing he wanted. Besides universal everlasting timepiece, whatever it would be considered. But the fact that one of his own personal goals is to be a redhead.
Fucking dollars. I love the way it's fucking...
Exterminate. Exterminate!
I love how they're like the greatest things in the universe. But
You look awful.
like the doctor.
Better not get me
And
sick.
then they're like shitting their pants. You mention the doctor and they start shitting themselves. They're like, what doctor? No, the doctor.
I'll have to fix that. I don't know what fixes it offhand, but I'm gonna fix
One
it.
of my favorite episodes was when they went to the Dalek home planet.
The what?
The Dalek's home planet.
Oh yeah.
But that was where they had all the insane Daleks, right? The ones that were all fucked up and crazy.
Well, the question is, what is really insane about them? Because if you think about it, and
They weren't in control of it. Regular Daleks can control their anger.
right?
Yeah. But the mental ones are just like, no, don't do shit.
The regular ones are, we want to kill you. Remember, they're against everybody,
Yeah.
so that's normal. So the crazy ones are the ones that are like, oh no, we don't want to hurt you. Even though you are our sworn enemy.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're... Personally? No, not I. One of their number used to advise the Archmage when I was but
I
an
think they
apprentice
were...
here.
what
But that
different
was a
about
great
is
many years ago. Before all the members of the Order were called back to the Isle of Artaean,
turned into
and it
dogs,
disappeared
but their
entirely.
minds couldn't wrap around it, so they fought the nature of it.
Please don't tell me that
Fought
another one of the apprentices has been incinerated.
Right,
They
but
were all about
I have
the
enough to
individual
deal
and
with
not-
right now.
The group.
Yes. They still had the bloodthirst, and I'm gonna kill you because you're not me.
I see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation. Thank you for bringing the... Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yet
Like,
since
when
he's
they
apparently
reappear,
occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should
when they
begin
reappear,
researching the
they
subject.
show, like, what they look like
Speak
on
with
the inside.
Urag in the Arcanium.
That guy
See if he's
that
aware of
was-
anything that matches
in
your
my opinion,
discovery.
he was
And
one
good
of the
work.
most mentally-
The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
Because the whole mission of the Daleks is
All right then.
to control everything. And his motives were just for revenge. Because they're smart, you know, they won't just... If they know they're going to lose, they won't go into a situation.
Stealing as
But if you're
much as I
crazy,
can.
you don't think like that. You're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyways. And I like that one because how it turned out in the end is the person that they were talking to was actually a Dalek. Because wasn't that actually one of the Doctor's old companions?
No.
No. Oh no, yeah, it was just some random person who was there when we got there. And the whole episode they were showing inside, like in her mind, what she saw herself as was a person trapped in a machine, or trapped in the unit or whatever. Come to find out, she's actually a Dalek. I liked it because it wasn't what you were expecting.
That's what I like about Doctor Who in general, but that was one of the things I dug about Christopher Eccleston's Doctor, was that it felt kind of like Goosebumps. There was that cheesiness factor to it, but still felt urgent.
Yeah. Like, he was goofy, but at the same time, serious, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it wasn't just that, but I was referring to just the whole era of him
Yeah.
as a whole, because it looked like the first episode you see is a whole bunch of mannequins, and it was like Goosebumps from the 90s grade technology that was being played on, and I don't know, it stuck with me, and it's just what it is. How come my pickpocketing has not gone up? I'm stealing stuff. You know? Or my sneak.
Because you're not moving. And you keep getting detected.
I'm getting detected by a normal person, though. But it's more so the fact that I just stole all of this ingredients. Well, now I've stolen all of his ingredients. Okay, so let's see if this makes sense for a second. If I go down here, Hall of Elements, alright? Logic. So therefore, the Hall of Elements will be right below us.
That makes sense, actually. There's an explanation There could be a wall right in the middle. One side you got the elements, the other side you got the other thing.
There you are.
But there
It's
isn't.
like a basement, but then you split the basement.
I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, but there's
that
no
Khan
wall
has
right
been
there.
asking about you. I think he's looking for you.
Video game library.
I'm not sure. Just, well, mind what you tell him, all right? Between the two of us, there are rumors about him. That this advisor position he has is a sham, an excuse. That what he's really doing is spying for the Thalmor, trying to feed them in... But it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it? Of
That's
course,
right. We're gonna just have our
that's
free
your choice.
speech. We're Americans.
I just wanted to let you know.
Ooh, you give me destruction.
Certainly. Destruction spells come in concentrations. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell. Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire. Take a look.
So yeah, like, that's an extra one that's not in the game. And these ones. Soul gems. Summons a familiar.
The only downfall, I think, to like selling stuff is that the shop is like around.
Did you hear something?
super quick. You gotta stop and you gotta wait.
Oh my glob!
Looks so to that not happening, huh?
Right? I knew I should have just came here in the first place. Good thing I have a backup plan. That's right. You freaking bastards. Ah! All I wanted to do was continue on with my little mage stuff. But no. No, it had to be that. You know what? No. Yeah, it is time to be specific on his ass. Where are you? We're gonna favorite you, and I don't know, should we... I don't know what type of dragon it is yet. So that'll play a role. You still here? Hopefully nobody died. Well, the question is, who came out here?
There was one person in there. Didn't see who it was. I thought that guy attacked you. I was like, what the hell?
I know, right? But no, just out of nowhere. Brah!
I looked around and I was like, holy shit, that's a Drake.
4 a.m. This does not look good for us. I don't know. Yeah. Nope, I'm not. I didn't kill him. I'm more confused on who killed him, because that was not me. I don't think it was me. Yay, they did not die. I did see them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 2 of them at least.
Well, good, because there was 2 people outside. I was like, they better not have died. It's too early.
Yeah. Well, that's when you go back to... That's when you kill yourself on purpose, you go back to the save.
What do you want? I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them.
If only you could read the books before buying.
It's okay, there's nothing really worth of importance there.
As a matter of immensely powerful, he holed himself up in Labyrinthian and devoted up. Since then, I've heard whispers of more of its work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Of course, mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials.
If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful. I know what you want. Word travels faster. Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore. I said not anymore. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn. Until next time.
Go back to sleep. I want all that.
See, I'm simple. I see the bag of gold and I won.
He's got nothing in him. He's... Mead. Nothing worth. Alrighty. So now, not what I was looking for. We need to hit the books. Let's find some books. Because once we get that equilibrium spell, that'll make... Wasn't he a skeleton?
He was.
Okay, like, I may have some flaws when it comes to basic stuff, but his arm should not have moved like that, regardless.
No.
Like, it doesn't matter what wind condition it is. Don't you see the dragon? Get back inside. Man, people are so stupid. You know you've got good stamina when you can run this whole bridge in one sprint. Yeah, I'd be out of breath.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters.
I heard I was forming duct tape over your mouth. How am I so rude to all these people? Why am I so rude to all these people? True, they have not really been that helpful. I don't know, but do you like the eyeball on my bow? It moves around. It has a mind of its own. Good. I see them too. Yeah, yeah. Aww. Blah! Falcon punch. Oh, that was a... Where did the other half of him go? Come on, Mr. Wolf. There, you can breathe now. The wolves killed the saber cat. I didn't kill it.
I know you did the first time around.
Yeah, this is not my handiwork.
Oh yeah, because once you...
We've more or less fast traveled the entire thing.
Yeah, because once you do that, it disappears.
Yeah. Where are you? Conundrum ore. Not needed. Not until we're making a house. It's a kitty! Kitty, kitty. You are angry with me. What did I ever do to you other than shoot you with an arrow? That was good. That was good. Woo! Okay. I think we have learned something today.
That's what I like about this game. You mid-line right through and come back to full health.
Like, where's my weapons?
personally, what I like to do when it comes to building like weapons and stuff is I like to do the one-handed and two-handed stuff. That way, at the same time, when the hammer goes up, later on when I want to do the like the big archery and stuff.
Alrighty. See,
I use the weapon so I can get my armor up. And then when my armors are over there, I'm just like fucking.
no, I'm heading towards this arrow. I don't even know where I'm going. Where am I going? Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I was gonna say, didn't you discover the temple?
I died. Not that it matters. I couldn't use it.
It would have been a fast travel point.
But I couldn't use it. Well, I guess I could have used it as a fast travel, but I mean, I couldn't use the home itself.
Yeah.
Which is disappointing in its own right. My mace is still bloody from the cat I killed.
So was your shield.
That's my own blood.
Trigger blood flares and things goes on the inside. Isn't there supposed to be a hidden chest around here or something?
I have no idea. Maybe. But I wouldn't know. However, I will not lie, I have actually fought 2 legendary dragons at the same time. And it's crazy.
I can imagine.
No, because you know what made it crazy? In the middle of one of them, it was like, I would be fighting one before another random dragon shows up on me. I'd be fighting one, right? I'd be hearing that roar. Well, then came a second one. And as the second one came in, the first one decomposed into a skeleton. So I had to fight a skeleton legendary dragon, a regular legendary dragon, and just to make things even more interesting, I summoned a third dragon to fight alongside me. Because there's a shout you can learn in the...
That's cool, I've never...
There's a... When you do the vampire quest, you go into the Soul Cairn, and you can get 2 special summons. And I say that in particular because they were... they're the 2 that I know that are specific to there. One of them is summon Duveneer or whatever his name is. And he's a dragon that will fight for you. The other one is summon Arvak, who is a horse that you can summon at any time you want. Because it's a conjuration spell. Like, you know...
What about the other one? Is that anytime you want, or is it...
The other one's a shout.
Okay.
So the dragon is a shout. But you have to have enough space for it.
Okay.
Because he spawns on the... Because he spawns on the ground.
Okay.
But he will
Then
fly.
he takes out.
Yeah. But...
So as long as you have the room to initially...
do it, it'll work.
How long does he last?
Either A, until he dies, or simply flies away. I don't really know.
Interesting to test out.
Well, if we were to do that, I had to switch saves.
Well, no, not right this second. But...
Not saying I wouldn't.
Yeah, when you get a chance. I would, that's something I would do. I'd be like, you know, I could summon him. I wonder how long I can have him. And summon him just to time it. It there's a key, then there's probably just like a side quest you gotta do to unlock it.
Yeah, I had to figure out how to unlock that quest though. Well, actually, since we just passed that, let's head back to Whiterun so I can sell my stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Sell it, disenchant it, do what I need to do. No dragon.
Have you met my father?
Wow, no gold. 13 gold. I thought I'd been gone. I thought I was gone for more than 2 days.
It's usually 24 hours. From what I remember, it was 24 hours.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything's for sale, my friend. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
He usually doesn't have much gold anyways. Until later on.
That's why I like Downstar. Wow.
You see what I'm saying? Like, some of the stuff's worth it.
I think it's your speech too. When your speech is higher, you get better prices, don't you?
Well, yeah. And then... Cause staves you can't disenchant.
Do come back.
No dragon. I command you, no dragon. You know, there is a small universal theory I've been trying to figure out. What exactly is Talos? Not necessarily in the game, but if you think about it, Talos is something that's been in a lot of different things. Whether it's some kind of secret, like, place or religion or some kind of odd thing. It's always been, like, viewed bad.
I believe it goes into detail.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. The Jarl has recognized you as a... The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service.
In Oblivion, yes, but I mean, as like everywhere.
Well, like it goes into the history of them.
No, I mean everywhere. Like
in real life?
Yes.
Oh.
Like there's talk of it in not necessarily like on the basis of religion, but I mean like there's like the Talos project, the Talos this, Talos that, Talos is in a lot of different things. The question is, what exactly is Talos? Is it like the Illuminati that is secretly in everything, but in this case it's something that's been known for? I came here for a reason. Yes. Look at that backpack. Don't I look sexy? Alrighty. Let's see. We'll start with you, because we don't want you anyways.
Come to Dragon's
It's not going to make a difference one or the other.
discuss ongoing hostilities. Like worried.
Now we got something worth now we got stuff worth enchanting. Alrighty. Yeah, I already got haggling too. Useful, but not useful enough. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something specific. I think that was under conjuration instead. Because we need that and that. Because once I get that, anything I kill with my bound stuff becomes soul gems. Because you know the soul trap spell? That's what that does instead, but with bound weapons. So instead of it being like, oh, well, you have to kill this guy in like a minute, now you just gotta kill this guy. And then that one, like, you know, the like flame archinox, the frost ones, smack them with a bound weapon, and they go back. Like, they just disappear, they're gone. Wow.
That was a big jump.
Well, I did a lot of disenchanting. I wonder. That was probably one of them. Yes, but we're looking to... There we go. I wanted to refill that. But at least now... some stuff is at least gone. I got rid of pretty much everything except for my woodcutter's axe.
Did you go see the blacksmith by the werewolf people?
I wouldn't know offhand.
He usually has some gold and he sells a couple of items.
Oh wait, no, I needed 5,000.
Yeah, at least 7,500 for the homestead. That's probably how you get the tundra.
I'm hoping that's the case.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passion for blade. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Let's see if I can sell more stuff. Well, I can sell one of them. Okay, so you can't help me anyways.
Your mind is the best weapon you have.
Also, it becomes a competitive kind of thing too when you join the
No, they...
No, normally I'm not used to him giving advice. Normally he's just like, I just want to be left alone.
Well, when you first, you just gotta keep talking to him.
Okay. So it's like one of those things, just gotta build a relationship, basically?
No, not necessarily. It's just, that's how he is. He's just one of those people that are quiet, but it's as you progress in the story, obviously your relationship. Right. You know what I kind of wish? That it showed like mini dragons flying around the map.
That would be like where they're at.
Not necessarily where they're at, but...
The area that they're in.
Right. Just... You know what, let's go to Dawnstar. Let's see what I can sell there. Since you want to be very persistent. And let's see if we can get ourselves
That's
that...
what I do. Because I do that, like, when I do the chest.
Yeah. There's that dragon scale armor. Sorry. Does not mean I'm still not sorry. So besides work, what else have you been up to? How's Lay family?
Again, we had a family get together on my mom's side of this. Maybe it's behind the bush. It's not gonna be that bad here. It would suck if they got rid of that.
It would have been the mod I put in.
Google it.
Nah, I'm not too worried about it. Let's go find a store.
I would be, just because that's what I use when I build up like my smithing and my alchemy and all that stuff.
Oh, see, I do things the long way. What time is it?
I consider it the long way too, because
No, by the long...
you still gotta take the time, you still gotta put in the work to build that stuff. It just gives you the materials and the access.
Well, it also gives you the extra money to just buy the extra stuff that you need as well.
Oh, see, I don't go out of my way to do that. I only use it just for
Like, I use my...
upgrading my smithing and stuff like that.
Like, I use my own money to purchase my stuff. I don't know what this is. Mortar and the pestle.
The mortar and pestle makes potions, if you can't tell from the name. Just step up to the counter.
Well, thank you for answering my question, old bag.
No, I don't have anything for bad dreams, so don't ask. New in town? Oh, you're lucky. Everyone else, though. They say a priest of Mara is visiting the Wind Peak Inn. Says the divines will take care of everything. We'll see about that. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Not that I don't want any of this stuff, but... I don't want any of the stuff.
Let me know if you come down.
We're looking for a normal store.
Are you feeling all right?
You
dear?
creepy...
You look a little ill.
Squinty-eyed... like... You were behind us!
She's a weeping angel too.
They're all weeping angels. All of them.
I hated that part in Doctor Who
With the angels. Just the the jump scares
no,
of it.
Not that part of it. The last one that they did with redhead chick.
Oh, with Donna.
How they were like stuck in that
I work
time.
steel, weapons multiple. Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar. Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage?
Like, it was a good episode. Like, I'm not saying that. I just hated that that was how that story ended for those two. Because honestly, those were probably my favorite companions for the Doctor. Those two that followed Rose. I was like, the chick after Rose was like, okay, you can go either way with her.
I can see that.
Come back if you need steel. Need a dagger. My wife Sarah and I run it together. She's still Smith's, even though we found out our son or daughter isn't going to get much Redguard culture here in Skyrim. I know my wife worries. Hey, if you find a book called Night Falls on Sentinel, could you bring it to me? It's a story from my wife's people. Be good to have.
He was very courageous.
Good on you.
The redhead chick, she was smart.
Until next time.
Brave.
God, I helped my husband Rustlave run the forge. He's a marvel with steel.
I don't know, there was just something about Rose. She was one of those intelligent people that she made everybody work better and do better. That she was she's like a natural leader.
Forge every day. Yeah.
Where is the store?
Sorry, gotta run.
No. That's the N. I did not like that noise.
Sounds like a dragon.
Yeah.
Especially in this area, the dragons are known that
You. We already discussed you. You're with Squinty Eye. Yeah, what was up with that? Like, that was just really weird. Okay, so Dawnstar is a bust.
Where's the place with the thieves guild? Oh, that's
I think it's not Morthal, maybe? It's not Solitude. It's Fort Dawnstar. Riften?
Yeah.
I mean, we need 1,500 more gold.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
So the question is, or just to buy a house. Or, you know, we can just continue these missions anyways and... But yeah, I've found out that besides the glitch with Arcwind Point, there is one other way to stop getting shouts.
They say the college
if you go to the top of the mountain or whatever where the graybeards are, at the very top, you know who the leader is, right? It's that dragon. If you kill the dragon, they shun you, and you won't learn any more shouts. Okay, I actually hear a woman. I mean, we can hold this for... You want to go? Oh, I mean, I can block you all day. But we don't have that kind of time. Alrighty. Onward and upward, and a little to the left. Just remember, you only have to be level 80 or so to fight a legendary dragon.
Only ever made it to level 80?
I think I might...
I've never actually beaten the game, you know.
Well, the question is, how do you technically beat the game that has multiple stories to it? You know, because if you look at it, the game's centered around Alduin.
Well, there's a lot of side quests, but eventually you can't, you just gotta put enough time into it.
No, but just the sake of Alduin is the villain of this game, right? So therefore, when you defeat him, you beat the game.
See, I consider beating the game finishing all the missions.
Okay, because some people would say, oh, well, you got... Because some people would say the war between the two factions is the story at hand, but...
That's just one aspect that works part of the whole. That's why I look at everything you do as part of the whole. It's just different parts of it. That's close enough.
Did you just fireball me? These little pricks.
Oh. That is, they fight that fireball.
That was useful.
I remember the first time I learned about conjuration, I would use it all the time.
Not falling for that trap. Just has to be in a dungeon.
How much does Skyrim go for?
Well, your best bet is just to get the special edition or whatever, the complete edition. Because they would probably be about the same price, but I mean, it's not a new game anymore.
That's what I was wondering, because I'm thinking it can't be like normal, like 30, 40 bucks, but like... If it was like 20 bucks, I would do it.
That's always fun to do.
What is it? A test. So right then, attack!
It's easier to do the wrong side.
Nothing useful. Bucket. Oh wow, I'm already peeking with my...
We didn't sell all that much either.
Yeah. Yeah. Go here. Yeah. Kind of a waste, but money's money.
Maybe get your luck fixed to go up a little bit.
Out of the way, meat.
Hey, if you want to fight, I'll fight you, like...
Out of the way, meat.
You know what?
Tired of these fuckers.
She doesn't have a key.
See, I would just pick the locks one by one. Get your lock picking skills up.
That's a satchel. I want to look in the satchel.
Oh, there you go. What do those levers do?
They open.
Look out! There's somewhere I should have passed here.
Go, my minions. I think that was from the person that I killed. They at least cleared the way for me. They're at least nice enough about that. Wow, for once people were actually helpful to me, and yet they were vampires. How? You know, maybe I should just be a vampire. Since they were so nice to me. Maybe not my kind, but...
Yeah, because you can be a vampire and then get cured and then be a werewolf.
I've already been cured of vampirism on my other one, I believe. Let's see, we want to get rid of... That's what it is, I got...
The dragon bones. See, I would have just put those in the college. In my wardrobe. Especially when you gotta worry about the place being burned down.
What was that? Got it! Go, boys! Attack!
Your wolves don't scare me. Useful for later, useful for later, useful for later.
Don't leave me here. Please, help. Yes, yes. Did Archmage Arin send you? He sent you to rescue me, didn't he? What? The book? Oh. Oh, dear. I shouldn't have taken them. I know. It was stupid. I was stupid. It won't happen again. Help me get out of here, and I'll help you find them. Please. I don't have them anymore. She took them. The collar. She's the one who put me in here. Please, let me out of here. They threw me in here until they were ready to use... This wasn't supposed to happen. I thought they wanted my help, not to use me as a test subject. No, it's the levers in the center there. Just make sure you don't pull the wrong one. Please, hurry. I don't like...
And what happens if I pull the wrong one, huh? Like...
What's in the other cage? There should be one more cage. There's 3 levers.
I'm not too worried about that at the very moment. We'll get to it when we get to it. Ooh, almost on the first try. Dang it! You will be defeated. If not, at least I'll have my lock picking up higher. Okay, so I got 85. sell it. Okay, so we got that door, this door, and oh.
Maybe it was the wolf thing.
Thank you. I promise I'll help. And then I'll go back to the college and I'll beg them to let me back in. Yes, the caller will have them. She was most, although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up. Oh, you've saved me. Thank you so much. I promise I'll help you get out of here. Well, then I'll just stay behind you a little bit and follow. Don't you need my help? I was only trying to help. I hope the collar turns you inside out.
Yeah, what, the middle one? Nothing there. Bucket.
Hey, at least I get a table and a chair.
I was like, I know I picked up something I didn't need.
And begin.
What was that?
Your nightmare. Booyah. Potion time. You're next.
Fire, frost, or lightning will suffer in my hands.
Looks like you suffered at my mace instead. Get them schnozz berries.
I want to see the second one.
I saw that. Yeah, it wasn't like fantastic. Like, it was one of those movies that was like a... It wasn't as good as the first one. But I think it's because it was more so of... They just took too long.
Yeah.
Like, nothing against the movie. It was a decent enough movie, just... It's kind of like with Assassin's Creed. If I'm right with that, like, they plan on, like, their next big game's gonna be based in, like, Japan or something. And it's meant to deal with, like, the Shinto shrine sign. Because in, I think it was, like, Assassin's Creed 3, they had a wall of glyphs. And there were 3 specific glyphs.
That would actually make sense because I watched the movie and there was a Japanese guy in it.
Well, I mean, they...
Like that's where his line came from. Just out of Japan.
Well, they have one that was focused on China, but I'm referring to the fact that there's a Easter egg that has been spotted, because it's like you get the glyph wall or whatever, and on this wall there was the it was like the Omega symbol for Greece, so Odyssey. It had Sanskrit stuff. I'm just gonna take all of that. I want to pick this up, but it won't let me.
You already did.
Oh. After a while, I picked up a drum. But in the wall, there were these three symbols. One of them was the hieroglyphic, like, Sanskrit thing for Egypt, which was Assassin's Creed Origins. And then they had the Spartan symbol for Odyssey. And I mean, it wouldn't be outside of their ring to do... Okay, that worked too. But it wouldn't be out of their depth, in my opinion, if they went to Japan, even though that's a mark far missed at this point, because how many times do you think we've been asking for an Assassin's Creed game in Japan with ninjas and whatnot? Like, come on.
It will go hand in hand with that stuff.
Right, but then you're kind of playing against the fine line of Tenchu Wrath of Heaven, and, you know, for the record, I still love that movie, game. It's one of my favorite PS2 games, just for the opening. Like, that video opening, it's so well done, despite it being PS2 grade graphics. How do I have 2 perks? I did not level up twice like that.
You didn't use it last time.
Oh. Well.
Because you have to be level 20. For what you want to do. Configuration.
Yeah. Still not there yet. Almost. Yeah. At least till I can get that. I still have 15 more levels to get that, though. I think what I will do is archery. Hello there. Goodbye there. Nothing worth of noting. Nothing worth of noting. You, however... Come here, you cake. Oh, you got arrows. You got stuffs. You're empty. You're nothing. Yeah, I think this place is more or less cleaned out. not what I wanted. So there's one thing I wanted to always try and figure out, but I couldn't do it. There's like the, I think it's what, like Labyrinthia, like it's the big underground world. I want to get into there, but I can't seem to find it. Yeah, like, you know how some of these, like, ruins will interconnect with each other?
Okay.
Because there's a place with a big, like, bell or something. And if you, like, shout at it or hit it with something, you fight a black dragon. Underground. Okay, so I don't need that book. I know, they could have just saved me all this trouble, just...
Then again, you wouldn't level up as much.
Dragon tongue flower. A weapon.
Someone there.
Yes, me. And you're next. Weaklings. All of them. Someone's been satanic lately. No one, apparently, because this is a 4-point.
Never should have come.
You never should have been existing. You will die before me. I do not fear you.
Conceive of the power I wield.
Can you open a door? I mean, you know I'm here, right? Like, they kind of know I'm here.
I am master of the arcane.
But you won't open a door. You have to admit, though, that was a pretty good comeback. You still can't open a door, can you? Yeah, I already know how to kill trolls.
I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Let me guess, you went on to higher Hearthguard or whatever? Yep. Oh my god, they opened the door!
You wait till I wasn't looking yet.
Oh my god, they got smart. They can open doors for sure now.
Way to go, you taught them how to open doors. Now all your enemies know how to do it.
And... Two for one. You, on the other hand, I'm not sure if you can open doors. Not intending to die here. Alrighty, now that that's done. I don't quite know exactly where I'm supposed to go, so... Okay, yeah. Something I'm curious about. I think it's the ZTE Prestige. Yeah, nothing. From Boost.
You see, where the Mr. Beacon Heroes was? They're putting in a Boost sword. I noticed that the other day.
What, next to...
where Mr. Beacon Heroes used to be, the place that exploded?
Yeah. It's weird, why would they have another Boost? They have one right there on, just down the street from Douglas.
There is?
Yeah.
They might be moving then.
Okay, that would make more sense then, than adding another one, because that's like having, what was it, Mattress Firm? Where there was like, what, 3 on the same street?
Cause, yeah, cause like the other guy, that tobacco store has moved like 3 times all in the same area.
No.
Tobacco Plus or whatever, the place you mentioned?
He was at Jewel.
But
Or,
before that, he was by where the Kmart used to
I don't remember that.
be. That was a long time ago.
Must have been long before I went
I
there.
found that out from Dan and one of the guys I worked with. He's lived here pretty much his whole life. He's right around the same age as Dan. DLC, that's where he started out, was over there. It was under a different name though. It was the same owner, but it had a little bit different name. And then he moved by Jewel.
at the tobacco store?
He'd be like, no, family only. Alright, man.
Yeah, I have to wait for the staff of Magnus. One to get equilibrium. That's what I was looking for. Be sure to give me a nice, good, frosty boner later.
What time do you normally wake up around?
I have no idea. Do I see it as if I answer?
I'm usually up all night, so.
So am I. Spirit of Nern. Grill leaks. There's a lot of empty spaces. Lag.
who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you. So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything. I'm afraid you... Now, you can go back to your college and leave me be. Or are you well, then you won't be leaving here at all. Never should have come here. Someone
Where's that collar?
never should have come here.
You can see me? Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Farewell.
You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you? Good. Not that it can make life difficult. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Until next time.
Be careful!
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college. Take a look. I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful.
You look awful. Better not get me sick. Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in... I'm sure you can figure it out on your own. If you can't, no. I have enough to keep me busy. I need some more supplies. Can you help out with that? I'm running low on graters. Bring me another 7 of them, if you can.
I'm working on some You mean the official?
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? We've been keeping this collection since the... Well, thank you. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. And here. I suppose you've earned these. Until next time. I don't want to see you treating any of these books. Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? All right, then. Hundreds of years have gone into assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful. Fight well.
Yes? Got something to say?
Got some good pieces. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
What's the hurry?
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Tired of bread and stew. Had enough of fish and fowl. Treat yourself and your kid to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
I'd even buy one of your relatives. On the one, but on the other, all that matters is that I have what you need. Take a look. Do come back. I assure you, I'm prepared to make any deal.
You look a bit... naked. You look a bit peaked. There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of...
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to... I just can't seem to... If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. Well, yes. This is rather... I can't find my alembic. If you happen to see it, would you mind bringing it to me? My alembic. I need it for some research and can't seem to find it. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. But this marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work. Hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must.
No,
It is urgent that I speak with your associate Peter.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Will allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for it. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Aldmeri Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Need something? I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Please do not be
You
alarmed.
look a bit
I mean you no harm.
You sure you shouldn't be home in bed?
It is good to meet you in person. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. You set this chain of events in motion at Sarthal. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. I presume you refer to Onkano's distaste for the Psijic Order. The Thalmor see our Order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm. Please, we do not have much time. It is good to meet you in person. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be. Unfortunately, The future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power... I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. His perception may be more coherent than ours. He was once a student here at the college. Now he is... I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues... I am sorry I cannot provide you with further... Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here. Get away from me.
Well, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here. You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Sijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Has Toftir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Mm-hmm.
It's always... Well now, my goodness, it's been... Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful.